This is the word to go, y'all.
Well. Hello, and happy ThanksGAWving to everybody. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
One of our favorite holidays is upon us, and we're going to get right to it tonight. We're going to smash this episode and get right to our guest. But before we do that, quickly, make sure that you like this episode. Very important. Subscribe to our channel below, and our favorite, click that bell icon.
Do that.
So you never miss a future episode of GAW TV. And this is going to be a great one. I know, Lisa, you're very excited about this because you love ThanksGAWving.
I love it. It's my favorite month, and we get to eat a lot. And guess what? Our guest is already here. We're so excited. So excited. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh my godness, if you will.
Godness.
Oh my, I can't wait for you guys to meet my new friend. Look, dude, her whole thing is eat what you grow, but she's also, if you follow her socials, she's so funny and so entertaining. She does in such a great way, and I thought it was perfect for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And here is our friend April from Sunrise Farms.
Woo!
Hey,
Hey, darling.
hey,
Hey, darling.
Go on the
we can't hear
bottom.
you yet.
Go on the bottom and the speaker. That little microphone little thing icon.
Little microphone guy, unmute.
There you go.
Hey, darling.
Woo! We're so
Oh
excited.
I've told the ladies how adorable you are and how I now stalk you on all the social media platforms. But April, we're so excited to have you here. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming.
Thank you guys for inviting me.
Yeah.
We are so thrilled to meet you. Nice to meet you virtually. We've all been,
Yes.
like Mickie said, lightly stalking your social media channels. They're so uplifting, so fun. We can't wait to talk to you tonight. So cheers and thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you. My goodness. You don't
Yeah,
do very many of these. You don't do very many of these, correct?
I don't.
Welcome to the dark side. Now you're going to get it rolling in on the DMs. Check those out. But you exactly. And you probably know how we start the show. We always start the show what you're wearing, what you're drinking, or what you're drinking and what you're wearing, which way you want to go. So we're
Tell
gonna
us
start
about you,
with
darling. Tell us.
darling.
Well, I am drinking homemade apple wine,
Oh my gosh.
We
Homemade
need that
wine?
recipe.
and I'm wearing my Hey Darling hoodie.
Oh,
So cute.
She came with the merch. I'm sorry, you got to tell us, April, more about this homemade wine. Is there a recipe online? How did that come about? How do I do this? Do I need a bathtub and like some inhibitions? What do I need?
It is very easy. Just some apple juice, some sugar, and some bread yeast. You mix it all together and throw it in your closet and forget about it for about 4 weeks, and then you're good to go.
Damn.
what kind of yeast? What kind of yeast?
Well, you could use bread yeast, or you could use yeast meant for alcohol. It just costs a little bit more, so why not just use
Just
the,
yeast. Okay, yeah. Miss Frugal. I'll use the regular yeast. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I think prisoners just use bread, so they just shove bread in their apple juice and get it done out.
You know what? Honestly, I just mentioned moonshine to the girls in a box recently, and I was like thinking about it. You know, prisoners, they gotta figure out their own stuff. And listen, some of the best alcohol comes from like that. I've had some of the best moonshine, for example, in these old recipes that like it's actually you become a cheap date because you just need a couple glasses or a couple shots and you're done for the night. Cheap date. What's
Yep,
not to
yep.
love?
And it's a lot of ice because it's
Right.
not hot. It's hot moonshine. I
Mickie
remember one
James.
moonshine I had, and I felt like it sat on top of my refrigerator for 2 years. And it was, I think the label on it was like Granny's bath water. And it was, I made people whenever they would come over my house, April, I'd make them take a shot of this moonshine.
Mm.
It was my
Okay.
vocal hurts. Ron Browning.
Oh.
Here's Ron Browning, who gave it to me as a gift, and so funny. Serena and I still talk about that to this day.
Mhm.
Does it
April,
go
I'm
bad?
gonna-
Does it go bad? Does it go bad? No?
I don't think so. I mean, I
Okay.
guess it could after a while. Maybe if you're like leaving it open and stuff gets in it. But for
Yeah.
the most part, I don't think it does.
Sounds
just
like it
gets
goes
better.
really good. Okay,
And
April, I
some-
have to ask my girlfriends 2 serious questions, and this is a truth or dare game, only truth. Lisa Marie Varon and Mickie James, tell the truth right now in front of our audience. Okay. By the way, hello to the live chat room, everybody in the live chat room. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. We're here every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching live, if you're not, please watch on replay. Thank you for that. Lisa and Mickie, be honest. Did you or did you not have legendary moonshine at the Red River?
Oh yeah.
Any of the I'm not gonna name names, but there was a certain gentleman or two that brought their own moonshine there, and it was like gasoline. Did you have it or did you not?
Like drinking hot kerosene. It really is. Like clear hot kerosene. It just burns. And not like burns so good, it just burns forever. I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah, and April, these are like Southern gentlemen that like knew what they were doing with moonshine. It was classic moonshine.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
The cherries or like the cherries, the moonshine cherries.
Oh, I never had it either. I'll be honest with you. If I had it, I don't remember.
Oh, so you did have it? Okay, perfect.
I don't know. No,
Yeah,
I honestly,
I
don't know. Yeah, if it tasted awful, I would remember it. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't remember.
Woof.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think you've blown Lisa's mind with the fact that you can make your own wine. She's like, wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Amazon order 14 apples. Yeah, this is what's going on. Same.
For
I have
sale.
to appreciate your rocking chair because I feel like my grandma
Cracker Barrel
rocking chair. Yeah.
That's classic.
Rocking chair, rocking babies.
Pardon?
I said, it'll put me to sleep if I don't watch out.
Yeah.
The rocking chair and the alcohol will be gone.
That's a good combination. That's the right combination. Lisa, can we go to you and ask you, who are you wearing and what are you drinking? Because you look very meow tonight.
Meow. You guys have always seen this. I've been in my pajamas all day. I'll be honest with you. I haven't changed. In my, my onesie, my cougar one. You know, with the hoodie, this one.
With little ears.
And, yes, with the little ears and my, my Betsy Johnson glasses, my favorite glasses. And I'm just drinking cheap $3.80 wine from CVS. I think it's Behringer, with ice because you know what? It's getting to me. The cheap wine, you guys. I don't want to go more expensive because I don't want to spoil myself and not be able to drink the cheap shit. Excuse my language. But but now I'm going to do the apple juice.
Yeah.
There you go. She's going to
cannot wait.
April's hooked you up with that recipe.
Yeah.
So, my God.
Yes.
I know.
Well, Mickie, how about you? You look gorgeous.
I am. Well, I'm drinking this. Remember I was telling you about that at Buc-ee's, world famous Buc-ee's. I got this pineapple and jalapeno margarita mix.
Ooh.
And I poured some Terramana tequila fell in there. So that's what I'm drinking is a little spicy margarita. And I'm wearing our t-shirt for GAW TV. April, I'm doing what you're doing. Going to get that merch plug in of our t-shirt available in our spring store that floats below the video here. And our friends, Bunny and, the demon, Rosemary's sweatpants. Because I was down at the barn cleaning the stall. So, I had to be warm because it's rainy and dreary and nasty outside and cold.
Yeah.
Sexy lady.
Mucky. What about you, Val? What about you?
I will tell you, first of all, what I'm drinking. I do love a rosé all day and night. I don't discriminate. And I have talked many times to you guys about 19 Crimes wine. I love them. There's even an app called Living Wine where you can the labels talk to you, but I had no idea until I went to a place here in Milton Keynes. I live in England, April. My husband's British, been here for about 6.5 years. And there's a place I just discovered called Majestic Wines. They're fabulous. And they had 19 Crimes Revolutionary Rosé. Something happened to the rest of the bottle. I don't know. Must have been a thief or something in my throat. I don't know. Something happened,
Still.
That was the 20th crime is the rest of the wine went missing. I don't know. This gentleman looks like he's been in some shrubs, but that's fine. We don't judge. But the Revolutionary Rosé is very, very good. If you're not familiar with this brand, 19 Crimes, it's really, really, really cool. There's a Snoop Dogg version. There's a Martha Stewart version. They're great. In my little peacock cup, I wanted to be fancy because
Martha Stewart has a wine too?
What's that?
Martha Stewart.
She was a criminal.
Oh, well, when you download that app, when you download the app, you put the app in front of the wine and it comes out 3D and it tells you a story. And
it's the freakiest thing. I show everybody. It's like my party trick. I love it so much. And you know what? I've been in London all day. in horrible, very London-esque weather. And I just love a little collared shirt, but I wore this on purpose. Like, you know what? I usually change into pajamas, but I thought it's ThanksGAWving. I want to be a little more dressed up, have my beret, feel very fall-like. Autumn in the UK, they say, but it's fall.
Autumn.
Awesome. Yeah. But I wore this because I thought it reminded me of those 90s rock shirts that he used to wear. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Very Jericho. Yes.
It's very Jericho and 1990s The Rock. So I thought I would just appreciate that. And everyone in the chat room, you're welcome for that, because I feel very jabroni-esque in this shirt.
What is it? Silk? What is
that? Velvet?
What is it?
Beautiful.
It's silky. It's Zara, and it was on sale. So
you had me at Zara.
You can go ahead and be impressed. I love Zara. God, I love Zara. So I grew up in Texas, April, till I was 9. I lived in LA for a little bit, lived in 5 states in my whole life, North Carolina a little bit, hence the tomato loving. But when I go home now, I've lived the most of my life in Orlando, Florida. So obviously Florida's, famous for a lot of things, the oranges and the honey, and they have a lot of great things. But let's be honest, we are here to talk about ThanksGAWving, and ThanksGAWving is tomorrow. We're all so excited about it. And again, Mickie, we want to thank you because April, you're really the perfect guest to talk about the meal that is ThanksGAWving, as we call it. Walk us through what you're going to be making this year for Thanksgiving. I mean, how big and bad do you make it? Obviously, you're amazing at what you do. So, what are you preparing this year?
Oh my God, we're going to have everything. I mean, my mom's going to go all out. My siblings go all out. I have a huge family. We're going to be eating ham and turkey and greens and cornbread stuffing, macaroni and cheese, sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole. There's going to be 3 different types of mashed potatoes with all the gravy and fixings. My dad's he's probably gonna fry up some venison and make some big old biscuits to go with that. So I mean, we have it all.
You go all out.
Yeah, we eat on it for 3 days. We'll set it up at my mama's house and we'll throw everything in crock pots, and then we just come and go the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I'm starving.
I'm drooling. Do you have a favorite dish? And we'll go around the board about how we're doing Thanksgiving, but do you have a favorite dish? Because I will tell you that here in the UK, again, I don't cook very much. My husband has now learned to do all the American things. I think my favorite might be green bean casserole, but I want to ask you, April, what's your favorite dish? And I also want some information on 3 types of mashed potatoes. What's going on?
I know.
What?
Well, it's just the way everybody seasons them differently.
Yeah.
My favorite dish for Thanksgiving is sweet potato casserole with just tons of pecans and marshmallows on top and half a pound of butter inside.
I love sweet butter.
Oh,
I make a mean candy yam.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I do. And I use Granny Smith apples and pecans, and I'll throw cranberries in it. I love.
Is that your favorite dish, Mickie?
I think it might be. Yeah. I love green bean casserole too. I think, my family does a ham and a turkey too. And then sometimes they'll do a fried turkey because.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard of at least with my family. I have a very small family though. We never did ham on Thanksgiving. We only did turkey, but then ham was more of a Christmas thing, but I'm not even a big ham fan. So that's interesting. Okay. But if y'all have a lot of family to feed, then that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it was a weird thing. That's what I was saying. Not a lot of people do ham and turkey, but my family always did ham and turkey.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah. I think it's because you guys have large families and a
lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah. Anything with sweet potato for me with and butter, anything with butter, fat, salt, crunchiness with the pecan. Yeah. And I don't like sweets, but I love the sweet potatoes with the marshmallow and the pecans on the top. I mean, a lot of pecans. I'm starving right now, you guys. My mouth is actually salivating.
And April, this is your first time being on GAW TV. I'll tell you what, in our live chat room, every episode without fail, we go into talking about food. And everyone in the chat's like, how do we always, it doesn't matter who we have. We've had drag queens, we've had, actors, bartenders, whatever. Always goes to food. I will ask a controversial question that I was asked recently on Twitter. And again, by the way, so being in the UK, the whole savory and sweet thing is not a deal with them yet. My husband now gets it. We've been married for 5 years. The whole sweet potato casserole with marshmallow was shocking to them. Just like Nashville hot chicken with like maple syrup. The whole sweet and savory is not a thing here, but people
Chicken
when they,
and waffles. That's my jam.
yeah. Everyone that's been with me, you know, that's been British and come over to America, they get it, they love it. But I will say the controversial issue, I want to go around the board here. We'll start with you, our guest of honor, April. Thank you for being here. Your favorite Thanksgiving dessert, because a lot of people have said like, oh, pumpkin pie needs to go away. I'm not a dessert person. I don't really care. I'd rather have a nice stiff Chardonnay for dessert. But what's your Thanksgiving dessert of choice and why?
Oh my goodness, no, I don't got a choice. I got a whole plate full of dessert. I have to have a little bit of brownies. I gotta have some pumpkin pie. I gotta have a cherry pie. I gotta have some banana pudding. I gotta have everything. It's Thanksgiving. It's like the one day out of the year you get it all, and I want it all, all of it.
Good answer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Banana
I bet you do people invite themselves to go to your house, your mama's house, for Thanksgiving?
Just have like random third cousin showing up for
show up.
They do. The neighbors come over, you know, with a small dessert because they know they're going to be invited in, and then eat the good stuff from your house.
I brought some cookies.
I brought some
from the store
for leftovers. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm not very much of a dessert person either. I do like pumpkin pie. I do, with a lot of the whipped cream on there. Yeah, which is shocking. And I do like pecan pie, but I only like the top part of the pecan pie.
Oh,
not the crust.
The pecan part.
Not the crust, the top, the whole top part.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
It's really hard to say which one's my favorite. I'll be honest, because I'm like, God, I love them so much. I love a coconut pie though. And I would say like I
never had a coconut pie.
Coconut pie?
Oh,
what is this, Key West? What are we talking about, girl?
No. It's like got it's like creamy coconut centered in a pie crust. And when it's done just right, and then it has like a whipped topping on the top, and it's nice, and man, it's so good. It's like a foamy, what is it? Not like a macaroon.
Meringue,
like a meringue.
It up with
egg. It's like a meringue on the, man, you can't mess with it. But I just love, if I could in my life, I think I would start with desserts and then go backwards. That's how much I love dessert. Like I could do a whole restaurant that's just desserts. I could just eat dessert all day long if I could, if my waistline would let me. But I did go to the allergist recently or whatever, and they were testing all the things that you have a sensitivity to. And the sugar might have been one of the only things that I didn't move on, because my body loves it. I love it so much.
They're like, you're good.
You're fine. You're fine with. You know what? Calcium, B12, iron, eggs, chicken, all those things. Sugar, rock on, baby. Get that sugar rock on.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
What is yours, Val? What is yours, since you're not a big sweet eater?
Wine.
Yeah.
A shot of.
You know what might be my new favorite dessert is the recipe that April sent us in.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah, we're excited to make that.
Can we have a look? April was so kind to send us a recipe right here, and it's so easy to make. And of course, it features her fabulous effervescent personality. You're going to love it. Let's take a look right now.
Now I've got a quick tip for you today, and that's how to take an ordinary brownie mix and turn it into something worthy of that holiday table. Come on. Start by mixing up that brownie batter and throw it in the pan. And it's perfectly fine if that's Betty Crocker disguised as Grandma's family recipe. Nobody's gonna know. Blend up 8 ounces of cream cheese. Once that cream cheese is nice and smooth, we're gonna add in 1 cup of pumpkin puree. Blend until smooth. Once it's nice and creamy, we're just gonna spoon it in. Now we don't want this mixed together, just kind of barely touching each other. Throw this in the oven at the temperatures the original recipe called for. Woo! Slap that baby on the dinner table, and don't forget to eat what you grow.
So cute. I can't wait to try it.
We have to try that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I do have a question about that recipe. I don't have that kind of blender. I live in the city. So I have a normal blender. Can I do that in a normal blender or no?
Oh
Cream
yes,
cheese.
you could even do it with a fork. It would just take you a while.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You made it look so
Yeah.
pretty. It was
Hand
like a
whisk.
beautiful,
Yeah.
like a beautiful marbling there. And I
I
love that you
know.
also use like really
Beautiful.
easy ingredients, just like a brownie mix, like you said. And so me who doesn't cook very much, as I said, and I admitted, if I ever do go look for recipes, I can't do something that's like, oh, super, super fancy. Yours is like, throw it in there. That's why I love your content, because it's so accessible. So I appreciated that very much. And it looked gorgeous. How yummy was it?
It did look beautiful.
It was good. It was too good. It was too good.
She said it was gone in a minute.
It looked good.
Yeah.
And also too, on your site, I live in the city downtown. Is there a lot of like helpful tips of like how I can grow stuff in my apartment? Because I don't have a patio either. So
city
like,
gals,
because a lot of us live it, I don't
I have
have
a garden as well, but I'm
the
afraid
luxury.
of it, so
I don't have dirt, anything. I actually killed an aloe vera plant, which is supposed to grow like weeds.
Oh yeah, April, I've killed many of my plants because I have, glasses by my bed that I think is water, and then I realize it's last night's gin and tonic, and then I put it in the plant, and then I'm not even joking, I'm being serious.
I do remember you killing a plant you watered it with vodka
Many
accidentally.
times.
Like
Mother-in-law's like, how's Mr. Orchid doing? I'm like, Mr. Orchid had too many vodka sodas and he's dead, and he's in the garbage bin.
So what I'm saying is I would like to request something I can grow in my apartment as a city in a high-rise building.
Or like in the windowsill, you could do
Sure,
like
the windowsill, yes, like that for us people that don't have the luxury of having a yard.
Right. Well, you can almost grow anything you want to inside your house if you've got a window. Just don't try to go big. I see so many people try to stick like 20 tomato plants inside their house. Just you don't need 20, two, one. You'd be surprised how many tomatoes you get off of one plant. Just pick something that you're gonna eat. Whatever vegetable that you eat the most of, give that one a shot.
Okay.
What about an herb garden? I have dabbled with that because I also had a chia pet, but R.I.P. May she rest in peace. It was a RuPaul. What about an herb garden? Because honestly, I do love like fresh basil and like they say coriander here, cilantro. Is that easy for someone that doesn't have a big garden to do like an herb garden?
Oh yes. Herbs can be as little or as big as you want. You could have a huge garden with them because like rosemary can get as big as I am, or you can keep it in small plants and just keep it around your windowsills. There's so many cute containers out there that you can get to even put in your windowsill themselves. Right. So it really is easy, and you can grow anything you want to. I feel like the biggest key is to just grow something that you're going to use. Right. Don't grow like what's going to be the prettiest, what's everybody else.
What about garlic? Garlic is also my favorite. Sorry, roasted garlic. Oh God.
Oh yeah, well, garlic's one that you can grow. I saw people growing that like in water in their windowsills.
Oh really?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Go ahead and plant some right now, and it'll be ready in the summertime.
Wow.
You can plant the garlic that you got from the store. Like 9 out of 10 times it'll work.
Oh wow.
Like a potato, like what you used to do as a kid. You put a potato in your window. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I can't. It's so funny.
My God.
Now, why don't you just try some mint that you can put in your cocktail?
Out.
You could just.
Oh, yeah. I love you, onions. I'm gonna say goodbye.
Oh no!
But I learned a lot from your freaking Instagram and how to like preserve my onions to last for months.
Yeah, I have to say that what I would say is that you make it fun and you dumb it down for us who do. It's where it doesn't seem as intimidating. It doesn't seem as daunting and scary and as intimidating for someone who's completely ignorant. It does make someone who's not familiar feel like it's easier, and you kind of dumb it down to like give them more confidence in kind of what they're doing and just going out there and experimenting without that fear of failure, right? Of like, but
even me, you guys know that's not my thing, but like even like you did a watermelon rind video, and I was like, that's cool.
Oh yeah,
you make everything, like Mickie said, you really should be commended because you make everything so easy and you make it fun. That's the thing.
Yeah. I want to order that. Hey, Hey Darling t-shirt. Where can we get that?
In the link below.
Link below. Yes, ma'am. Well,
It's also in my link tree underneath most of my social accounts.
Okay.
Right. Which is April Sunrise Farm. It's so fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're listening on podcast, yes, we are in podcast form. We love a podcast form. But if you're listening on podcast, it'll be in the caption as well. But if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be in the captions below. We've put all of her links there so you guys can keep up and watch all the amazing videos that we're referencing here. But before we let you go, April, because I know you're a busy lady, we want to go around the board and ask everyone, because it is ThanksGAWving. It's one of my favorite holidays. It's so much fun, especially being in the UK. It's kind of a novelty here. Let's go around the board and say what we're thankful for. I'll start with you, Mickie. Let's go to you, Mickie, then Lisa, then April, then I'll end us out. But what are you thankful for, girl? You got a lot to be thankful for, you gorgeous
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
You know what? I'm so grateful that I get to wake up every day and get to hug my son and my beautiful family and my home and my horses. But I'm just so grateful. You know, we've been doing this show for a long time. We started doing this in the pandemic, April. But throughout this journey of like our show growing and stuff, I've been so blessed to meet so many people, so many inspiring people like yourself and strong, independent women, and with my sisters here that we've like just have like, I think it's not only grown our friendship, but it's opened our world to so many, especially we've had a lot of men on the show too, don't get me wrong, but so many inspiring and powerful women who are like going out there and owning it and like just creating and cultivating like this whole world of success and happiness for themselves. And it's just amazing. So I'm grateful for all the things. I'm grateful for this margarita too.
Me too. Lisa, you go. That was beautiful, Mickie.
I'm actually thankful for our show and meeting all these new people and just the bond that us, you got, I'm gonna get emotional. Shit.
That's okay.
No, but Val, Mickie, I love you guys to death. And you made me more comfortable in my skin, being insecure, growing up insecure, being, that kind of stuff. I feel more, if you don't like me, and if you don't like this is me. And I'm confident in myself more so now. So, okay. I know. I love it.
Okay, you go. You go.
April, by the way, I'm the crier of the group.
I know.
Emotional. I love that. I'm only going to go next because April, I want you to close us out and tell us how we can find you. But I'll say quickly that I will echo those sentiments. I love you guys so much. And April, I want to say that Mickie totally hit the nail on the head, as did Lisa, that we love this show. We created it in a pandemic, which was a crazy time. And of course, we love our wrestling fans and, talking to people that we know. But what's so cool about the show and what we really, really appreciate, honestly, is that we get to meet people like you that are in a different genre, that you're being a boss babe, you're being a grown-ass woman in your own way, in a different way than what we're doing, in a different genre, a different business, and you're kicking ass and we love you. So thank you for being here. Thankful for these ladies, of course. Thankful for everybody here in the chat room, everyone watching on GAW TV. I'm also thankful for RuPaul and America Ferrera and Tyra Banks, people keeping me updated with, TV shows to watch, because listen, in the pandemic, I was bored as hell. I'm thankful for Rose. A lot of things, basically. Yeah. Thankful for Instagram doggo videos, turtle videos, things like that. Oh, my husband as well. I forgot. So other than that, April, you go.
Right. Well, I'm definitely thankful for my family. I love them to death. They're my heart. They're my world. But I'm extremely thankful for this community that I found myself in, with like-minded people and people who just enjoy the same things that I do. Because even though I'm, teaching them, they are helping me on so many different levels. They bring so much value to me, and I appreciate that so much. And I get to meet people like you guys. Like, who knew?
We're gonna be best friends.
Oh my God, girl. Promise me one thing. So next time I go back to Florida, I'm not sure how far away you are from me in Orlando, but let's hang out. Let's do some GAW TV footage. You can help me plant some things. I'll try not to be squeamish. You can help me with nature.
Itching.
Yeah.
I will fly to Florida for that. I will fly to Florida just. But
in all seriousness, we think you're kicking ass. You're being a grown-ass woman. So I want to raise a glass to our guest, Miss April Sunrise Farms. Click those links in the description to update yourself with all of her fabulousness. Cheers and happy ThanksGAWving, everybody. I'm thankful for you.
Yes.
This is the word to go, yo. Go, yo.